Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the first wrestling video here on the B Shooter 94 YouTube channel. We are jumping right in. We are starting a not really new company. We're doing a, how do I put this, a play on. So this is 2004. Rather than doing like TNA or WWE or whatnot, we are starting NWA from scratch, more or less. We are broken away from the Alliance, and we are doing everything on our own. So we have signed some talent. We're running our first show today. We're running a pay-per-view. We do have a weekly TV show, and we'll get to that each and every single week here. I'm going to run through this show, talk about everything that happened on this show, and then we will go and talk about what's coming next. Okay, so starting off is the pre-show match. In an abysmal pre-show match, Angel Williams, some of you may know as Angelina Love, defeats Sarah Del Rey and Sarah Stock in 5:52 when Angel Williams pins Sarah Del Rey with a reverse STO. Angel Williams got a 9, Del Rey a 40, Stock a 23. I think everybody got, Sarah Stock got great. Everybody else was kind of garbage, which is totally fine. I just wanted to have the women's wrestler somewhere in there. So, solid pre-show match. We got 6,000 people, so let's do it. Opening the show with Bret Hart being announced as the first commissioner of the new NWA. He is a legend. He is the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. So he comes down to the ring, and he says, you know, we're bringing wrestling back to the NWA, and we want to bring the sport of wrestling back and not this whole entertainment nonsense type thing. So he has said, I have some guys I'd like to bring out now to who also are part of the NWA and want to help build it forward. So we got 69 there. He brings out the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Dory Funk Jr., Tully Blanchard, and Ricky Steamboat. They all come out, and they're just more or less the legends of the NWA. And Bret Hart makes the announcement that tonight we will be crowning our first NWA champion when the Battle Royal happens for 30 men from anywhere and everywhere. We'll be fighting for that spot tonight in the main event. Our opening match is a triple threat match. In a poor match, Steve Corino defeats Brian Lawler and Justin Credible in 9:54 when Steve Corino pins Justin Credible with an old school expulsion. Steve Corino carried the match. Steve Corino got us a 54, Brian Lawler a 38, Justin Credible a 44. Match got a 48. Corino was very good, perfect. Credible got a very good. Lawler got a poor, that's okay. This is a showcase triple threat match. These guys are all going to be important to the NWA. Steve Corino is playing a cocky yet great wrestler type gimmick. He's more or less like a wrestling machine. Brian Lawler has finally embraced his Lawler name, so he is a family type guy now. And Justin Credible, just an egomaniac. He's all about him, all about him. We cut backstage to Dustin Rhodes, the son of the American Dream. He's about to cut a promo, and before he can even say anything, his father walks up to him, and they have this weird kind of standoffish moment, and then they hug each other and say that, you know, bygones be bygones, we're family. You know, the NWA was made for the Rhodes family, and we need you to continue that today. So Dustin gets the seal of approval from Dusty, 74 rating there. That's a good stuff right there. Moving forward to a singles match. In a decent match, Dustin Rhodes picks up the victory over Kip James, formerly known as Billy Gunn, in 11 minutes, 50 seconds by pinfall with a running bulldog. Dustin Rhodes gets a 56, Kip with a 52. Kip James got a great gimmick. I don't know why the referee has a gimmick, but it is what it is. Rating of 54. That's a solid match. Again, this is just a showcase match. This is not to hurt anybody or build anybody yet, but these are guys that are going to be very crucial to the NWA, so I wanted to make sure everything was all good with that. All right, next match is a tag team match featuring some young talent and older talent. In a terrible match, the Bitter Veterans, that's Rick Steiner and Road Warrior Animal, defeat Team Canada version 3 in 8 minutes and 3 seconds, and Rick Steiner pins Eric Young with a Steiner driver. Road Warrior Animals head and tails are above everybody else. Eric Young and Bobby Roode are both green as grass at this point, with 22s and 24s. Road Warrior Animal with a 59. Rick Steiner with a 48. Eric Young got super over with Cocky Youth, and that's about it here. Bobby Roode and Eric Young have great chemistry. Eric Young and Angel Williams are a great pairing, so that's awesome. So Angel Williams is going to be the manager slash figurehead, more or less, of Team Canada rather than Scott D'Amore was of TNA. And we're just going to kind of see what happens, see what that kind of brings us. I think that'd be a cool little situation there. Post-match, we cut backstage in a dark room of Raven. He's working his loner persona, very similar to his ACW gimmick. And he says, the NWA has always been something that Raven feels like he deserves to be a part of, and that he deserves to be the champion of. And he has always claimed the fame of being the #1 in the #3 company, and he wants to be the #1 in the #1 company. His goal in life is to become the NWA champion and be the driving force that helps build this company. He's all about himself, though. He doesn't have friends. He doesn't have, I mean, he has enemies, but no friends. It's all about him. 62 rating there, not bad. And in a singles match, didn't much heat and terrible wrestling. Raven defeats a rookie, Carl Anderson, in 7:55 by pinfall and even flow DDT. Raven with a 56, Carl Anderson with an 18. Badass gimmick was rated as awful, though, however. Carl Anderson got whiplash neck strain, a rating of 40, so that's disappointing. Thank you, Dusty. We cut backstage to Team Canada arguing backstage, saying that P. Williams is going to prove to them why he's going to be the superior of Team Canada. Angel Williams is trying to get everybody back on the same page. Bret Hart walks up and says, Petey, you think you're so great? Get out there and prove it to us. You want to represent Canada? I represent Canada. You haven't represented anything yet. Petey Williams is super over, and Angel Williams is getting better at her gimmick. So she's going to be very crucial to this point. And in a great fatal four-way, and about that subpar wrestling and little heat, Petey Williams defeats Perry Saturn, Chris Sabin, and Ray Gonzalez in 11:51 when Petey Williams defeats Ray Gonzalez with a Canadian Destroyer. Perry Saturn was head and shoulders above everybody else. Petey Williams is the weak link. Perry Saturn with a 58, Petey Williams with a 26, Chris Sabin with a 45, and Ray Gonzalez with a 46. Ray Gonzalez is super over with no gimmick. We're working on that. Blue chipper adequate pour. Okay, not bad, not bad. Angel Williams did good stuff at ringside. 50 rating. I like that. Let's see what's next here. All right. So here's the big battle royal. So here are the participants. Air Paris, Bobby Roode, Brandon P., Brian Lawler, Buff Bagwell, Chris Sabin, Chris Vaughn, Chuck Palumbo, CM Punk, Colt Cabana, David Flair, Dustin Rhodes, Elijah Burke, Eric Young, Fergal Devitt, Jeff Hardy, Joni Laurer, Just Incredible, Carl Anderson, Kip James, Monty Brown, Perry Saturn, Petey Williams, Raven, Ray Gonzalez, Rick Steiner, Road Warrior Animal, Scott Hall, Sean Wallman, and Steve Corino. In a bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, Jeff Hardy wins the Battle Royal in 38 minutes and 23 seconds and will be crowned as the first NWA champion as he defeated the Final Four of Buff Bagwell, Sean Waltman, and Scott Hall, with Buff Bagwell being the final elimination. Buff Bagwell got the most eliminations, and Scott Hall survived the longest. Let's see. Buff Bagwell's adequate. CM Punk got great. Colt Cabana got very good. Perfect. They're a tag team. They're going to be doing some good stuff. Elijah Burke got great. Fergal Devitt got great. Jeff Hardy got poor. That's okay. Adequate, great. Perfect. Awesome. That's some good stuff right there. CM Punk goes off his game. No worries. And we'll finish the show. What do we get? What do you think, guys? A 60. That's awesome. So our first show got a 60. I'm going to make a couple speeches here. First things first, Jeff Hardy. Nicely done. I want to get Perry Saturn happy still. I want to make Scott Hall happy because both those guys were not happy with their booking in this show. We're all going to praise everybody, though. We're going to praise the Lord. Seem pleased, and pleased. Awesome. Well, guys, this was awesome. This was the first show, and things I want to talk about. So, obviously, the first show, there was no real storylines. That was just to kind of get us out there. We will have a weekly program called NWA Wildside. That'll be airing once a week. 1 hour, easy show, is what it is. And what's going to be happening is we're going to be booking things how potentially a fan who loves the wrestling business would book and not so much of entertainment. So we'll see how it goes. I want to really try some things that maybe will be different, maybe will be awesome. I don't know. We'll see. But having said that, so what's going to happen is we're going to book, we'll do 2 shows at a time. So you'll get 2 NWA Wild Sides at a time in each recording. The goal is right now to shoot for about every Sunday. We'll release a recording of the shows. And that's the plan right now, is to do it every Sunday. So you got the first show. That's coming out this Sunday. And then the rest of the shows will be coming to us every Sunday from here on out. So please keep an eye out on that. Please enjoy the content. Please like, subscribe, comment. I need to know these things if you guys like this. If you don't, cool, no problem. I understand things are hard, but please give us a chance. That's all I ask. As soon as this is finished loading, we'll call it a day. But other than that, I'm hoping everything is great with everybody, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. I know I'm going to, so hopefully you all have a great rest of your day, and enjoy. Yeah.